I have always loved the bad man, the outlaw, the rogue. I don't like clean-shaven men in ties with respectable jobs. I love hopeless men, men with broken teeth, broken minds, broken roads behind them. They are full of small surprises and explosions. I also like vulgar women, women with sagging stockings, smeared makeup, drunk and foul-mouthed women. I feel comfortable among drifters, because I am a drifter myself. I don't like law, I don't like morality, I don't like religion, I don't like rules. I don't like society shaping me. The poet and writer who said this is Charles Bukowski, described by Jean Genet and Jean-Paul Sartre as America's greatest poet. Bukowski was born in 1920 in Andernach, Germany. His father was a Polish-American soldier, his mother an ordinary German woman. When he was 3 years old, the family moved to the United States and settled in Los Angeles. He spent most of his life there. His father and his severe acne ruined his life, or perhaps made him famous. At the age of 24, one of his stories was published for the first time. His first poems appeared when he was 35. In 1956, he nearly died in a Los Angeles hospital due to liver failure. Doctors told him that even a single glass of alcohol could kill him, but the moment he stood up, he continued drinking. In the 1960s, he began to gain recognition and became one of the heroes of underground literature. Bukowski always used a plain, realistic, and sarcastic language. Sometimes crude, sometimes ordinary, sometimes seemingly very simple, yet he received strong praise from many critics. Drinking, laziness, sex, in short, living. Drinking life as straight as possible, without diluting it too much. Women, alcohol, and horse racing were his indispensables. Whether one discusses goodness and evil, dullness and excitement, artificiality and reality, Bukowski remains a person truly worth curiosity. Despite everything, Bukowski is, strangely enough, a good man. His stories, often dismissed as repetitive, are in fact stories of bluntness, honesty, and goodwill. Yes, they resemble each other. And yes, they are beautiful. Post Office, Ham on Rye/Postain, is a favorite. Among his poems, A Cool, Mad Wind, and Ruined Lives, are two unforgettable ones. A short story whose back cover line reads, On a warm Tuesday night, that drunk becomes you, holds a significant place in personal literary history. Highly recommended. Those who think Bukowski is merely an exaggerated, obscene drunk clearly have not read his books, especially his pulp roots. And without understanding John Fante, it is almost impossible to understand Bukowski. Those who call him an overrated drunk usually haven't even heard of Fante. Bukowski himself never cared. In interviews and stories, he repeatedly stated that he did not take such people seriously, summarizing his attitude with this sharp remark. I believe the people who know me well enough to think I'm an exaggerated, obscene drunk are actually my most loyal readers. Entirely unrelated, but worth mentioning, he also taught us that vodka and 7-Up make a wonderful mix. Bukowski is great, but he also negatively influenced young writers. His stories constantly feature a barfly, always drinking, chasing women, swearing, and causing trouble. This creates the illusion that living this way makes one a good writer. What remains hidden is the second man inside him, the one who reads at night, works seriously, and devours libraries. Literature was born from the adventures of the first man, so the second one rarely appeared. Fragility turning into aggression, morality into immorality, these are central to Bukowski. Hank is obsessed with being accepted, yet fears that desire will bend his soul, so he becomes aggressive to protect the fragile glass inside. His personality is born with an Oedipal intensity similar to Kafka's. He insults Ginsberg, pushes him away, though Ginsberg may have been his closest friend. Despite everything, there is something impossible to explain. Looking at Hank's photographs makes one happy. He cannot hide his goodness. His face may be the most beautiful of all. The video closes with a long quotation from Bukowski himself: "There is always something we can use to torture ourselves. At the racetrack you share other people's feelings, that hopeless darkness, the ease of giving up. The world of betting is the real world reduced to reasonable proportions, life rubbing against death and losing. In the end, nobody wins. All we want is to delay, to look away from that dazzling light for a moment. Damn it, while thinking about purposelessness, the burning tip of my cigarette touched my finger. It woke me up and pulled me out of that Sartre mood. We need humor, we need laughter. I used to laugh more, do everything more, except writing. Now I write and write and write. As I get older, I write more and dance with death. It's a good show. And I think I write well. One day they'll say, Bukowski is dead, and then I'll be discovered and gilded. What's the use? Immortality is a foolish invention of mortals. Do you understand the function of the racetrack? It makes the lines roll. Luck. The nightingale's final song. Every word that comes out of my mouth is perfect because I gamble when I write. Too many writers write too carefully. They work, they teach, and they fail. Conventional patterns extinguish their fire. I'm happy here now on the second floor with my Macintosh. With my friend. And Mahler is playing on the radio, music that glides easily and takes great risks. Sometimes risk is necessary. Now he's sending those long powerful waves. Thank you Mahler, I borrow from you and will never repay my debt. I smoke too much, drink too much, but I can never write too much. It keeps coming and I can't get enough, and everything blends into Mahler. Sometimes I stop myself. I say wait a minute, go lie down or watch your 9 cats or sit with your wife. Either you're at the racetrack or at the Macintosh. And I stop, hit the brakes, and park. Sometimes I receive letters saying my books help them continue. They help me continue too. Writing, horses, and 9 cats. This room has a small balcony, the door is open now and I can see the lights of cars moving along the harbor freeway. An endless flow of light. So many people. What do they do? What do they think? We will all die, all of us, what a circus. Knowing this should be enough reason to love each other more, but it isn't. Extremely trivial things terrify us, flatten us, swallow us. Go on, Mahler. You made the night magnificent. Don't stop, you son of a bitch. Don't stop.